أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back again. Today we're going to make Charsada Mota chawal. Okay, so to make the famous Mota chawal from Charsada, the rice, the type of rice you need to use. Now, as you know, in the UK, we have basmati rice, we have pudding rice, we have sailor rice, we have long grain rice, we have brown long grain rice. But the rice that's used in Mota chawal, Ghate wreji, is this is what I could find that was near to it. You see, this is sticky rice, and it's called sticky glutinous rice. That's the brand name, and I think it's this, but I'm not sure. If any of you know the name in Urdu or in English, please do let me know. But personally, I think it should have been the pudding rice. You know what we call in Pashto begamai. I thought they used that, but it's not. I've asked so many people, and some thought it is that, and some thought it isn't. So, looking at the rice, I think maybe it's this rice. So that's what we're using. The other thing that you need is are these beans, which are green mung beans. You see, you need the whole beans, garlic, and the spices are a tablespoon of jeera, a tablespoon of chili flakes, tablespoon of crushed coriander, teaspoon of garam masala, and I've got 5 parts of big elaichi. I think it's called big elaichi, and I have a teaspoon of turmeric powder. I have 3 green chilies, which are very large, and I have 2 onions, and I've got 2 tomatoes, and I have salt to taste, and the rice is 3 cups of rice, and the meat we are using, as per the original recipe, is beef. So that's a beef meat, and you have the cooking oil, but you can also use ghee, which is the dalda, the wedge, not the ghee that comes out from the milk. You know what I mean, that one. So let's start making ghati wreji, or mota rice, mota chawal. Okay, so to begin, I'll start with the soaking the rice. So we let that soak. So this rice hasn't got a name like you have basmati rice, you have a sailor rice, and you have a long grain easy cook rice. But this one is just sticky. Uh, what was it? The other, whatever it was. So it's that rice. Okay, now we're going to wash the mung beans, and this needs to be boiled before you add that to the recipe. Okay, so we have put the meat in the cooker, pressure cooker. So we're using a pressure cooker, so to make things a bit quicker. So we add the water to the pressure cooker, and now we're going to add all the spices and the tomatoes, the garlic, the chili to it. Okay, so there goes tomatoes and the stuff, and that's all the spices. And that's the mung bean. We're going to boil it. Okay, so we put 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes and now I'm going to turn the gas off. And that's the beans, the mung beans. That's cooked as well. Okay, so the pressure from the pressure cooker is being released and everything is well cooked, I think, yeah. And now this beef is going to be shredded into strings. Okay, so this is the meat, and as you can see, let me try show you how it's cooked. You see, you should be able to shred it easily, like so. You see, what you don't want to do is you don't want to mince it. You want to pull the strings, and it should be like into a long strings. It's very hot at the moment, so I think I'll wait because it's very hot. But just to show you how it's cooked, and you see, this is how it should be. So we'll shred it into very long strings and we'll be adding it to the rice, like so. Very hot. Let's give it a quick taste. Bismillah. Mashallah, really nice, really good. You see, this is how it should come out. Really nicely cooked. Very soft and very tender. Okay, so that's the meat. This is what I've done. I mean, I don't want to shred it too much because in the rice we're going to be mixing it as well, so you know, as it is, it's good to go. Okay, so that's the stock from the meat. So we're going to put 6 cups of the stock because we have 3 cups of rice. We probably need to top it up at later stage, but we'll see. So we're going to cook it in the same pot, you know, without the pressure. So because we got this part soiled, so we don't want to get another one. So you know, so we're gonna use this instead. Now we added the mung. Okay, so now we add the rice. Okay, so now we'll add the meat. So that's your meat into the rice. And the other thing we haven't mentioned is this pickle. You need to add some pickle. So this is about 2 tablespoons, or probably a bit less than 2 tablespoons. About one to 2. Give it a mix. You know, as we said before, we'll be adding more stock, which we saved. As you can see, it's already soaked up the water already, and it's not even boiling. So yes, we'll add some more stock now. And as we cook, we'll see if we need any more. We'll add some more. So we'll now leave that for a bit. Okay, so while it's cooking, you need to stir it many times. From time to time, you need to give it a good mix. You know, it's not an easy recipe. It takes a lot of time. I would think anything from 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so now for the final part, you need about 1 cup of cooking oil, and here we have the onions that we're going to fry. As you know, in this rice there's no fat, no cooking oil at all. So the only oil that's gonna go in is this oil. You know, after you fry the onions in it, and the onions that you need to fry, they have to be very thin, very thin sliced. You see, like so. So we mix it many times, so you know we haven't filmed it every time we mix it, but some of the times. Um, you know, the process is like if you are making a dalim, it's similar to that. Okay, so that's the onions, nearly almost done. Okay, so you know, looking at the rice, it feels like I've got the rice. You know, I've got the correct rice, I think. You know, the texture is there, the size is there. So maybe the rice I've got is the correct ones after all. Okay, so our onions are ready. So with the oil, everything goes into the rice. Okay, so now we're going to give it a mix. Mashallah, it's coming out good. It's not bad for the first time. Now it's looking good now because of the oil, making it oily. Okay, mashallah, the rice is now ready. As you can see, it wasn't very easy to make. We started 2:30 and it's 5:15, so it took almost 3 hours. So that's Mota chawal, and let's give it a try. Mashallah, it's really creamy and really delicious looking rice. So let's try it. Bismillah. Mashallah. That 3 hours of cooking was worth it. And I think we got the rice type right as well. You can see it's just like the original one, I think. You see, and you know, the taste is really amazing. And this could be served with pickle, um, you know, salad or chutney, raita, whatever you like. But on its own, it's good enough on its own as well. Uh, so thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Till next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.